Welcome back to Notability. Now we're going to actually get started creating and writing within. So you're going to see this purple for me. It might be a different color for you, but it does say new. Go ahead and select that to start a brand new note. From the bottom, you'll see that you can change it to ruled paper, grid, or dot. You also can choose the import option. So if you've connected your Google Drive, you'll see here I've got some PDFs that I can import. The slides right now are grayed out. I'll show you how to get your slides in. And then you also can choose from the template gallery. Scan allows you to take any document that you've been handed, so maybe a piece of paper or an article, choose the scan option that launches your camera, and it does a really great job at scanning in anything. I'm going to tap on template just so we can see what's available. Here I have different color paper. If I tap those three dots, I can change the spacing of the ruling. I also have grid and dot. Scroll down and you'll have access to a bunch of other paper. You've got academic sections, creative, some music staffs, which are really helpful. I'm simply going to tap on the grid paper and then hit apply. From here, you can tap on the title if you would like to rename your note. And then you also have access to this overview on the right side. So here I can see all the different pages in my file. If I tap on those three dots, you can see I can delete a page. Clearing a page is helpful between classes. If I've created a page and I want to reuse it, I can make that a template, duplicate a page, and even add more pages as well. Your toolbar is very handy. I'll walk through. You've got a pen, and you'll see that I have a bunch of different pen colors. You can always add a pen color if you would like. Here I've already preloaded all of mine, but you should see a couple different blank ones. If you're ready to add one, you can always hit the plus sign and then search around the pinwheel for the one that you would like. From here, you can also choose different thicknesses of your pens. So you can see mine's at a 4, and then even pen styles from solid lines to a calligraphy-ish, dashed, and dotted. To start writing, simply select a pen color, and then you can already start using your pen. If you choose, the next option is a highlighter, so you can color and select all the different words. The other nice thing with both the pen and the highlighter is this feature that will automatically straighten whatever you're writing. So if I, instead of wanting to color all of this, I can actually just do this, and if I press and hold, you'll see that it's automatically straightened my highlighter. So if I'm wanting to, let's say, draw a box around some student work, if I press and hold, you'll see it snapped into a nice shape. Works the same way with circles. I can make this larger and smaller. I can even change the style of that circle. So here I can change the thickness, dotted, dashed, change the color, and if I really want to, I can change the fill as well. For the eraser, I have similar features with different thicknesses. Now I can choose whether it's a whole eraser, which means if I strike across, see how it removes that entire piece? And then same thing here. If I choose partial, now I can just come in and do a little bit of cleanup. So maybe something like that. T is for text, so you can always start with a text. Now the lasso is this option. You'll see that I have a free form, and then I also have a box. The lasso will allow me to move all the way around, and you'll see I can move this text. I can even shrink it. I can make it smaller. Now, this one is great if I've got all this extra work around it. I tend to use the box because it just kind of lets me select it and it lets me shrink it however I want to. The other option with the lasso is that if you tap on style, You can actually recolor any of your writing. You can change thicknesses and any of the style of it. So that's great if you ever want to go back and color code your work. You can also duplicate as well. The convert option, well, this looks like a math equation, so I'm going to select math, and it's going to read my handwriting and change it right into math. This feature also works really, really well with text, so if you find yourself writing some definitions, but the students are having maybe a hard time seeing it, you can always take all of your handwriting and convert it to text instead. The other option that you probably saw was something called save. So here I've drawn this heart, and let's say I plan on using this all throughout my notes. Anytime I want them to remember something or heart something, I just want to keep drawing this exact same heart. Now, yes, I could duplicate this as many times as I need, but I would love to reuse this same design in any of the notes that I'm going to use. So if you tap on that save option, it's now going to take whatever you've drawn and turn it into a sticker. To access your stickers, you're going to choose this next icon. And here you can see I can pull in from my camera on my iPad. Here I can launch my camera immediately. This option allows me to scan a document. So if I forget to scan it from the beginning, you can always come back and add it back in. Let's say I would like to access some student work and talk about it with the class. So I'm going to launch my camera and I'm going to take a picture of this student's work. Tap on Use Photo. It's going to drop that photo straight into Notability. And here I'm even going to crop it because I just need the student's work. And then you can always make it larger. From here, now I can start going through and I can annotate any of my student works. And then the third option is your sticker. And oh, look at that. Here is the heart right here. And you'll notice that I've saved it. You have access to a ton of stickers. If you keep scrolling, you can spend a good deep dive accessing all these stickers. Oh no, you can see that I've accidentally saved it twice. So all I'm going to do is come over here and hit select. Just choose one of them. And notice you can either add it to a collection, save it as a favorite, or hit delete. And now you only have one of those stickers. Yes, you also have access to gifts, which could be really fun for a lesson. And then you even have extra stickies and sticky notes. The other thing that you also have access to is this laser pointer. And you have two options. You can keep it with a tail so that as you're writing, you'll see that it writes and then it fades. The other option that you have is a no tail, which is simply a pointer. I tend to like the tail because I can underline something and then it slowly fades away. The other option you have is this thing called tape. Here I've got a couple of different colors, again, different thicknesses, and I even have a different style of tape. Well, I would love to do this problem with my kids, but I would like to hide some of the work so they don't see all of my answers immediately. So I can either swipe all the way across, or you can even swipe and hold, and you'll see those two different styles. And then I simply tap with my finger and I can reveal what's underneath. Now, before I share it with students, you can always use the eraser and swipe and delete the tape as well. You also have a pointer, and then you even have all these extra settings. Here's a voice recorder, here's a ruler, a zoom box. The gear is how you can actually rearrange your toolbox. So here you can see all of the different hidden tools, and it even identifies what each one is. Simply drag and move up if you find that you would like extra, and if not, you can always drag it underneath, and then it won't stay on your default toolbar. So you can always choose what you would like that tool to be.